Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Geomatics Engineering. So as you all know, ArcGIS Desktop is going to be retired in March 2026. Until Feb 2026, it will be matured. You can create any case, phone and chat, and online support will be available up to Feb 2026. But in March 2026, ArcGIS Desktop is going to be retired, and this desktop version is going to be migrated on ArcGIS Pro. So ArcGIS Pro is already there available, but from March 2026 all the processes related to GIS that we used to do in desktop version, that all will be migrated to ArcGIS Pro. So this I am telling you because I am going to start ArcGIS Pro tutorial, and that tutorial will help for all the beginners and also who have some previous knowledge of this ArcGIS Pro. This tutorial will also help them. So before starting this tutorial, in this lecture I am just going to give you intro about ArcGIS Pro, that what it is, how is it different from ArcMap. So if we talk about ArcGIS Pro, so it's a leading desktop GIS software made by Esri. This ArcGIS Pro is a premier desktop GIS application, and this is crafted with user driven innovation. Like, users can maintain spatial data effectively, they can generate 2D, 3D, 4D visualization, and also conduct advanced mapping analytics in this ArcGIS Pro. So how this ArcGIS Pro is different from ArcGIS Desktop? So here I have created a difference table between ArcGIS Pro and Desktop. So if we talk about user interface, so ArcGIS Pro is a ribbon based interface, just like if you have used Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. So all these apps have a ribbon based toolbars. So same scenario applies in ArcGIS Pro also, and it is having a modern interface. So basically this ribbon based thing is done so that users can easily find the tools in the ribbon. So if I show you the ArcGIS Pro, so this is a ArcGIS Pro software layout where you can see that all the toolbars are here placed in a ribbon format. If you are working on any layer, labeling or symbology, so whatever tool you will select, the related thing of that tool will be visible in that ribbon area. And in ArcGIS Desktop there was traditional menu and toolbar system was there. If we talk about architecture, so ArcGIS Pro is 64-bit multi-core and GPU acceleration. Like, it can use your hardware specification in background while processing the data. And ArcGIS Desktop was a 32-bit and it has a limited hardware uses, but ArcGIS Pro can use your hardware specification while processing. And 2D and 3D integration, so ArcGIS Pro is already integrated with 2D and 3D maps in a single interface, but ArcGIS Desktop has separate apps for 3D, like ArcGlobe and ArcScene were there for 3D applications. If we talk about project management, so ArcGIS Pro is project based. All files are in .aprx, and ArcGIS Desktop was file based and all the files were separated in .mxd file. If we talk about performance, so ArcGIS Pro is faster. It can handle large data sets efficiently. ArcGIS Desktop is slower, especially with complex data sets. ArcGIS Pro also supports multi-view, like you can create multiple maps, scenes and layouts simultaneous, while ArcGIS Desktop only provides one map and layout at a time. ArcGIS Pro is also integrated with cloud system, like it is fully integrated with ArcGIS Online and Enterprises. You can import data from ArcGIS Online, upload data to ArcGIS Online in ArcGIS, but ArcGIS Desktop has only limited cloud support. And if we talk about future development, so ArcGIS Pro is actively developed. Features are added regularly in ArcGIS Pro, and ArcGIS Desktop end life is already announced and no new updates are planned in ArcGIS Desktop. So these are only major differences that are between ArcGIS Pro and Desktop. So just by seeing on all these major differences, we can see that how efficient and advanced ArcGIS Pro is. So in my further lectures, I will tell you about all the tools that we were in desktop, how that's are being used in ArcGIS Pro, how can we create a mapping, how can do processing tools, all the things I will tell in my further lectures. So subscribe my channel, stay tuned so that you can get notification of further lectures. And if you're having any doubt regarding this, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much.